Have you ever had to put on a winter coat so incredibly thick and puffy that you can barely waddle down the sidewalk? You try to lift your arms, and they just bounce right back down to your sides. Thousands of years ago, an ancient text described a very similar feeling for the first person on Earth. His name is Adam. But in this story, before he was a physical person, Adam was a bright, bouncy little ball of pure light, a spark called a mana, living up in a glowing, happy sky, surrounded by his star family. Up there, Adam didn't have heavy arms or legs to get in the way. He could zip and fly freely anywhere he wanted, and he sang beautiful, clear songs that echoed across the bright sky. In his true home, Adam's whole existence was about feeling completely light, perfectly free, and deeply connected to the warmth of everything around him. But then, a warm, comforting presence, like a gentle sun, known as the Great Life, decided it was time for Adam to take a special trip away from his home sky to visit a new place called Earth. This diagram illustrates what had to happen next. Earth is a very different physical place. To survive the trip, Adam's bright light had to be packed inside thick, heavy, gray armor-like shapes. Think of it like a dense spacesuit made of clay, a mud suit. Suddenly, Adam was popped right into this clunky clay suit. In an instant, his bright, glowing exterior was entirely covered up. From the outside, he looked like a heavy, clumsy clay figure. But underneath all that mud, he was still the exact same bright, glowing, joyful star on the inside. Naturally, the first thing Adam does is try to fly, just like he used to. He flaps those short clay arms, gets maybe an inch off the ground, and falls flat on his face with a heavy thud. He tries to sing out in frustration, but the heavy helmet of the suit changes his voice. Instead of his beautiful, clear songs, the sounds come out muffled, confused, and wrong. The thick mud covers his eyes and completely hides his glowing heart. Because he's looking through these tiny clay peepholes, the vibrant world around him suddenly looks messy, dark, and intimidating. Instead of gracefully floating through the sky, every single step takes effort. He has to drag his heavy boots and waddle awkwardly through the dirt. The physical world makes it incredibly frustrating to express who you truly are. Your happy, bouncy spirit is stuck behind a heavy, clumsy shell that just won't cooperate. Sitting there in the messy dirt, Adam feels a deep pang of loneliness as he looks up toward the warm, distant sky. He isn't terrified, and he isn't having a big, complicated panic. He's just pouty and intensely homesick. It is the exact feeling of being a kid and watching your favorite scoop of ice cream fall right into the dirt. He calls out to the Great Life, wondering how his father could possibly hear his little voice through all this thick, heavy mud. His plea is beautifully simple. He tells his father that he is exhausted from wearing this heavy suit, and he just wants to come back to his glowing home. No matter how covered up or disconnected we might feel by our physical surroundings, our inner light always instinctively reaches out for the warmth of where we came from. Down in the dirt, Adam assumes he's completely cut off, but up in the sky, the Great Life heard him perfectly. The thick mud cannot block out the voice of the inner light. The Great Life immediately answers the call. A new guide, known as the Messenger, descends from the sky, a large being floating down to the dark mud, radiating a soft golden light. The messenger doesn't scold Adam for falling. Instead, he immediately wraps Adam's clunky, dirty mud suit in a giant, warm, glowing hug. He brings greetings straight from Adam's father, along with some very reassuring news. Adam is not going to be stuck in this heavy suit forever. Help from the world of light is always watching over us, ready to provide comfort the exact moment the physical world feels too heavy to bear. Look at this diagram to see what the messenger does next. He places a special gift on Adam's mud helmet, a glowing floral wreath called an iklil. Immediately, solid lines of yellow light shoot from the center, piercing right through the gray clay. This iklil acts like a powerful beacon. It allows Adam's bright inner light to shine straight through the thick mud, ensuring he never has to feel hidden or trapped again. The messenger makes one final promise. As soon as this earthly trip is finished, Adam will effortlessly pop out of that heavy suit and fly straight back to his star family. Just like Adam, No matter how clumsy, heavy, or confusing your surroundings may feel, you possess a beautiful, unbreakable light inside you, and you are never truly alone.